Okay, this is going to be a really quick demo on how to use the Content Aware Fill feature in Photoshop. So this picture is a perfect example of a really great photograph, but then there's this one part of the picture that's super distracting and you just wish it wasn't there, but it was there and there was nothing you could do about it if you wanted to get this shot. What I'm talking about is this pole right here that's kind of ruining the landscape, this pole right here. So in a photograph like this, we can actually remove this pole with a tool called Content Aware Fill. It's super easy. It's way easier than trying to use clone stamp or healing brush or anything like that. And the reason the Content Aware tool will work really great with this picture is because behind the picture there's lots of open space in the water and the trees that Photoshop can actually fill and regenerate pixels to kind of make it blend all together. So let me show you what I mean. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I want to keep my original picture intact, I'm going to copy the background. I'm going to hit Command J for my background copy. And then I'm going to use my lasso tool. I could use Frame 4 lasso, or since this pole is all straight lines, I'm just going to use my polygonal lasso. I'm going to Command plus to zoom in a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe a little less. Okay. And remember, I'm just holding spacebar and clicking and moving my mouse to move the picture around once I'm zoomed in. Okay, so I'm just going to do a rough selection around this post. There we go. And then I'm going to go up to the word Edit, Fill, and if you see here, the quick key is Shift F5. So I'm going to do that instead because I think you guys should really work on quick keys. Shift F5 will pull up Fill. Content, you can leave this as Content Aware. And then mode is normal, 100% opacity. And what this is going to do is Photoshop is smart enough that it's going to basically take pixels from around your selection, regenerate them to cover up the post, and it's going to try and make the background seamlessly continue on. So let me zoom out so you can see once I hit OK. And then look, it just disappears. I can hit Command D to deselect, and let's zoom in to see how Photoshop did. So pretty good job. So you might have to go in and do some tweaking, like for instance in the water here I can kind of see this line. So in this case I might go over to my layer stack, click on my top layer, make a new layer, and I'm going to use my healing brush, option click, kind of drag around the water to fade out that line. So there's before and after. So that looks a little more realistic with my healing tool. There we go. Alright, so in just a few easy clicks, we went from having this really visual obstructing post to getting rid of it in just a few steps. Looks way better. So that is Content Aware Fill.